idea here is to give him the look at them. See the muscles bulging out on his back legs? This is like isometric. The idea here is to give him the chance to stand up high and use all of those muscles, but without just popping up, momentarily, just up, down, up, down, up, down. I want to get him up, and I wanted to make him think, up is
it's isometrics. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes
stay there.
Sometimes we're really tall, right? And I want to take the emotion out of it.
Look at him, he just goes up.
Yeah. I want to take the emotion out of it.
Wow.
Come on.
Damn.
Bigger. Bigger. Come on, Jake. You can do bigger. Bigger. Bigger.
That's how you do it the first time?
No.
How the first time do you get that horse to step up on there? The very first time. How long's Jake?
You need to come to the camp. Read the book.
Read the book.
You got the book.
Okay.
Read the book. Come on. Up. Good. Come on. Good, Jake. Good, Jake. The trick here, one time I sent a picture to a friend of mine, Dr. Don Hoagland, he's a vet, but he's not a practicing vet. He does all kinds of consultation work. Don is, I call him the Willie Sutton of horse vets. You know who Willie Sutton was? Bank robber back in the 30s. A gentleman bank robber. Always dressed nice. Never pulled a gun.
Thank you.
Yeah, he'd show him a little note and say, it's a bank robbery, give me your money. People give. And he got a reputation of this gentleman bank robber, right? Well, finally he got caught, and some reporter went to the jail to interview him. And the guy was interviewing him, and he said, well, Mr. Sutton, you're such a nice guy. You're pleasant, you dress nice, you speak nice. Why do you rob banks?
That's where the money is.
So, my friend Don Hoagland, he's that kind of a vet. It's not giving animals vaccinations and sewing up cuts. He does consultation work. So he worked for Michael Eisner when Disney built a theme park in Paris. He said he lived on the Mickey Mouse jet for like 3 years, flying back and forth and back and forth. He trained Michael Eisner, Eisner's wife, Eisner's kids, and made a freaking buttload of money. And what Don did was select the talent, the animal talent, the human talent, and train the kids how to do all these. Like they were trying to reenact Wild Bill's Wild West.
Oh,
show.
With Oakley Annie, right?
Well, I don't know about Oakley Annie or not, but Annie Oakley. But that show in Paris is the longest running, most profitable Wild West show in the history of the world. So anyway, he's done a lot of stuff like that. So one day I sent him a picture of one of my horses going around the ring with doing the most humongous, extended, big trot you ever saw. And Don says, why is that horse doing that?
Why is it doing that?
It was a flippant question, and I sent him a flippant answer. And he wrote me back, why is that horse doing that? And I thought about it for 2 seconds and sent him another flippant answer. And he emailed me back. He says, why is that horse doing that? Okay, Don. So I stopped and thought about it and gave him a good answer to his question. And Don said, that's what I wanted to hear. He said, in all my years of doing what I do, I've met thousands of people, literally thousands of people that claim to be horse trainers. There's only 2 people in the world know what you know. And I went, what are you talking about? What do I know?
And how do you know that only 2 people know this, right?
What do I know? And then I said...
He does it on his own now.
And then I said...
Without any...
I said, okay, well, who's the other guy? And he goes, well, Mario, of course.
Mario
Lurashi. And you can go to Lurashi, LURASCHI.com. Mario is the go-to guy if you're in Europe. He's a French guy. If you're gonna do a movie, you've got a theme show you want to put on. You want to put on some kind of horse extravaganza. You go to Mario because he's got trained horses that do every freaking thing in the world. Okay, and good boy.
He wants to do that now, huh?
So I said, well, what's Mario?
He's thinking, how do I get a treat? Oh, these things are right here. This usually works.
I said, well, what's Mario? I know what I know. I said, well, what's Mario know? Right? He said he knows how to keep horses happy in their work. And that's the big difference between what Mario and I do and what most other people do. Most other people have still got that testosterone thing going on where they're trying to impress somebody else.
I feel like you're talking to me now. Are you talking to me? I feel like you're talking to me now.
I'm always talking to you. Come on. I mean, you've got potential.
People are motivated by fear of loss and guilt. That's what motivates.
And
I don't know.
Loss,
I don't know.
that's one side.
Fear of loss.
What's the other side of that coin?
Fear of loss.
Opportunity of gain. Yeah, they're motivated by fear of loss or opportunity of gain.
Money, money, money.
That's two sides of the coin.
Okay. All right.
Or ego.
Yeah.
They're trying to impress somebody. If you can quit trying to impress people, if you don't worry about the money, if you just do it for the sake of doing it, and how do you hear her? See what she? Have you heard her?
Yeah.
Every time I've said something, she goes, that's right. That's right. She's one of the most responsive horses on that. We call that "and the horse said." And this has happened hundreds and hundreds of times with Sue and I. If you're in the presence of, and it doesn't necessarily have to be our horses that we raise. If you're in the presence of a horse that's even
You didn't ask him to do that at all, did you?
if you're in the presence of a horse that's even remotely aware of things, right? If you're talking about horses and you make a statement of fact, something that you sincerely believe in, I believe horses like to climb the wall because it makes him taller. The horse will go. Now, did he understand the words makes him taller? Probably not. Did he understand the words? Probably not.
I think he understands your tone of voice.
Did he somehow extract from something that we project? Something that we project. All right. Horses have an ability to know what the predator is thinking before the predator decides, I'm going to eat you today. The horse has already left it.
All right.
The zebras drink water next to lions, right?
That's right.
The lions are hungry, they will okay.
Right? And the zebra knows that you're not.
Oh.
So that's exactly what we're tapping into.
The zebra's not hungry. The lion's not hungry right now. I can go to the watering hole and drink.
Good the lion. Side by side, good the
So,
yeah.
What we know is that what Sue and I know, because this has happened to us hundreds and hundreds of times, and we've become alert enough that when we hear this sound, if you stop and think, what did I just say? How did I just feel when I said what I just said? You'll realize that the horse is responding to something that came internally from you. It's not necessarily the word, right? It's how you felt about what you said. And the horse, they are such an ultimate survivor in the prey-predator world for millions of years before humans even climbed down out of the trees, right? They have a sense that's toned far beyond anything that there's no human researcher or animal behaviorist has ever delved into this, because anybody that's gone to college has been taught that humans are the most superior species because this, that, and all the other.
On the one hand, all horses are equivalent to a 2.5-year-old human.
At some level.
But on the other hand, they have survived millions of years.
They are so far beyond us that it's incomprehensible. Right? So, for 11 years, I used to go to Texas A&M and do a seminar for the animal behavior class. It's a 310 level class. And every year, I would always tell these kids, I said, now I should be on the watch for this thing that might happen. I can't make it happen, but sometimes it does.
Yeah.
And almost every year, my horses would rise to the occasion. And then as I get the horse to do something, and then I turn to the kids and I explain what happened, and the horse would go, see? And then the second time, and then the third time, and then all of a sudden you start to see, the first time I say, see what he just did? Your eyeballs roll in the back of your head.
Whatever.
The second time they go, that's an interesting coincidence. By the third or the fourth time, they're going,
Holy shit.
Wait a minute. Maybe he really did. So I had a woman brought a horse to me. It was a 10-year-old, extremely well-bred.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Go.
Hey,
Go.
bigger.
Go.
Bigger.
What?
Thanks, Alan. We gotta go. We got chickens out, and he's gotta go to work.
What?
But these guys
Okay.
are gonna stay. Thank
We're
you,
done.
though.
Thanks, Alan.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Very funny. Thank you.